Welcome to the 2019 Unofficial White House Correspondents Dinner. Jesus Christ, that was less energy than Jeb Bush. Is going to introduce our constituents to the stage. Whether you hate them or whether you love them, I want you guys to embrace them because we're family tonight. First up, we have the White House press secretary and amateur illusionist, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Please welcome Bernie Sanders. Please welcome Kanye West. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Please welcome Steve Bannon.
Sorry I'm late, I was in the back trying to suck my own cock.
The Supreme Leader of North Korea and the Jaden Smith of the Axis of Evil. Please welcome Kim Jong-un! Barack Hussein Obama!
Good to be back on the scene. Glad to see you. I'm gonna get this thing started.
She moved on up from a Yugoslavian village to a midtown Manhattan penthouse to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, and now she's moved to any room that her husband isn't in. Please welcome Melania Trump. Special counsel to the United States Department of Justice, and also a Princeton graduate who can't connect the dots. Please make some noise for Mr. Robert Mueller. At this time, if you could all kindly stand.
No.
Or remain seated, your call. This is DC and anything fucking goes, apparently. Please welcome the 44th President of the United States of America and Vladimir Putin's bottom, Donald J. Trump.
Hello, DC. concert, which is to say, not at all. Before I really get started, I was told to keep my remarks short. Normally, I would mention at least 6 times in a speech like this that I marched with Dr. King in Washington in 1963.
Fake news.
Just pretend I mentioned. Show us your passport. Just pretend I mentioned this 6 times. Of course, I'm referring to when I marched with Dr. King in Washington. Here in Washington, me and Dr. King in the year 1963. My new presidential run is going to be different. This is Bernie 2.0. I'm hitting the reset button on my image, like that reset button on my very modern compact Presario computer. When it gets the blue screen, I hit the reset button. We're gonna have a revolution on top of a revolution. Woo! That's how woke AF this Bernie is. Kiki, do you love me? I know it's a song, but it's also my slogan, Kiki, do you love me? Trying to get the black vote. By the way, have I mentioned with these 2 feet of mine, I marched with Dr. King in Washington in the year of our Lord, 1963. Else, only the wealthiest of Americans, those making over $45,000, will be taxed 52% of their earnings. It's simple math. Everything will be free for the people. My revolution is so popular, even foreign leaders are becoming interested. Just yesterday, on my very modern email, I received an email from a Nigerian prince offering to give me $65 million of his own fortune if I only give him $6,000. This is a small price to pay for the revolution. Sarah Sanders, never have I been so ashamed to share a last name with someone. Now I know what George W. Bush felt like when Jeb ran for president. Or how Donald feels when Eric talks.
But I think I've proven in the past 2 years that I can lie better, faster, stronger, and harder than any man. Forget glass ceilings. There's a glass sewer. And I fucking crushed it. Last year I tweeted a picture of Kanye in a MAGA hat, which was a violation of the Hatch Act. That forbids federal employees from using their official accounts for political campaign purposes. Not to be confused with the violation of the Snatch Act, which is what my husband calls it when I get him drunk enough to fuck me. Since Trump has been in office, there have been several fence jumping incidents at the White House. What is less reported is that they were all Melania trying to get out. Melania is obviously an immigrant, which is why no one has any idea what the fuck she's saying. She's Slovenian, but when she was a model, her nickname was Russian Nesting Doll. Because she always had at least 3 people inside her. And Hillary Clinton doesn't know me very well, but we actually have a lot in common. We both love Chardonnay, and we're both completely comfortable ignoring sexual predators. Hillary looks like what butch lesbians think they look like. And Kim Jong-un is what they are like.
Thank you.
I wear glasses now because I'm learned. Donald Trump is my father. We are alike in every way. We both have women that were at one point porn stars in one way or another. My real father always told me, you can trust a man whose wife you can look up on the internet in a few seconds anytime you want. Hello, Miss Trump. No collusion. He does not collude. I do not collude with other artists to write my songs. We sample, we collaborate. Like plenty of my jokes today have been written by Pusha T, Kid Cudi, Consequence, Chance the Rapper, Travis Scott, Vix Mensa, and Drake. Drake wrote a joke for this roast, but I actually crossed it out and wrote my own joke. But here's the funny part. I just wrote jokety joke. Jokety jokety joke. Jokety jokety joke. Jokety joke. Jokety jokety joke. Steve Bannon's mother is a fat whore. I'm not saying Sarah Sanders is gay. I'm just saying she sexually identifies as a softball coach. Kim Jong-un is so ugly. How ugly is he? He has to tie the dog around his neck so that his parents will play with him.
And they eat the dog. It's true.
Thanks, Pop.
Please make some noise for Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Tuna can myself. Love you, Chelsea. Kanye! You know, I'm an influencer too, and I'm very in touch with the millennials. Yeet! Mama's got gender dysphoria. I love memes. Donald Trump. Stormy Daniels, you fucked her and then had her arrested. Twice you made her deal with a non-functioning penal system.
Steve Bannon, make this brief.
Been out of Trump's administration for a little bit. I grew a beard. Was out on the trail trying to find Hillary's emails. Just kidding, I was out drinking with Brett Kavanaugh. They're making a movie about me. It's called Benjamin Bannon. It's about a guy who gets younger over time, but somehow gets more racist. Oh man, it's so good to be out in the open talking to Kim Jong-un. Not using back channels. You know, the only back channel that's more obvious is Melania. Oh, that's great. Don't worry, honey, you're doing fine. You're going to weather the stormy. Melania's been accused of using a body double. Have you heard this? Yeah. I've been accused of using a body double. It's current day Philip Seymour Hoffman. Wolf Blitzer sounds like a name of a porn star only fucks horses. It's Hilarity for charity. That's HFC. And at first I wasn't going to do this show because I was a little drunk and the letters bled together and I thought it said HRC. That's Hillary Rodham Clinton, you cucks. Oh, Donald, get a seat. Steve, I hope we get together again.
Yeah, maybe not.
What we need to bring this country back to being great again, my idea, not his,
We're there.
is to stop being lazy like Sarah Huckabee Sanders' left eye. A lot of people make fun of her for that. I think she's just looking out for her people. I just wish it was the right eye that went farther right, you know?
Kim Jong-un!
It is an honor to be here at the White House Correspondents' dinner. At least that's what they told me this was. It would be horrible if the actual White House Correspondents' dinner was yesterday and they just invited me here today as a joke. You may not recognize me though because of what I'm wearing. I had to change before I came here because when I showed up, Hillary Clinton and I were wearing the same pantsuit. Here I am, I'm just wearing black with my hair tied back in a low ponytail, so I look like Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal, if he was an adopted Korean woman, and the bookers of this show just went, close enough. Is the fact that I look like an adopted Korean woman why you don't take our nuclear program more seriously? Or is it just because we don't have oil? Melania, you look stunning. But you don't seem very happy being the first lady of the world's first economy. Would you like being the first lady of the world's 125th economy? Sarah Huckabee Sanders is everybody's dream. Every dictator's dream is a press secretary. She's sexy and militant.
For the 44th President of the United States of America, Mr. Barack Obama!
I was gonna go back to Chicago, but I said, shit, been shooting too that much. I'll give me a mansion in D.C. Bern, I think you want to sit this one out coming 2020. My buddy Joe's gonna step up. We think you're not gonna make it. We talked with your doctor. We don't think you've got long to live. But stick around. We still love you.
I've got great endurance. I ran track with Jackie Robinson. And I marched with Dr. King. I mentioned the marching.
I know it's been 11 years coming, Donald. But I made sure I bought my birth certificate. It's official. Now, in turn, we'll need to see Melania's green card.
Please welcome your First Lady of the United States of America, Ms. Melania Trump.
My name is Melania Trump, and I don't want to be here. As you know, I'm here because of my employer, I mean my husband. I haven't worn a flat since the 70s. And even then it was just to run away from the orphanage. And Robert Mueller, what the fuck is wrong with you? You were supposed to get me out of here. What did you do with all the information I gave you?
It wasn't about you.
Mueller, please at least get rid of Jared. I cannot stand that haircut anymore. Kim Jong-un is here, or as I like to call him, Stupid Putin. Steve Bannon, I miss you. I always liked you. You remind me of some of my earliest clients. Barack Obama is also here. Barack, let me know when Michelle is done with her book. If she has any pages she's not used, then send them my way.
Robert Mueller, you really couldn't connect Trump to Russia. Really? For crying out loud, Putin's fingerprints are still on his love handles. Please welcome Robert Mueller.
Most of you know me as boring, stoic, public servant Bob Mueller. But not tonight. Tonight I'm gonna be funny, I'm gonna be clever, I'm gonna be a star. And not just any star. Kenneth Starr. But I'm here to let my hair down, relax, enjoy myself, right? And let my freak flag fly. Oh fuck, Donald, I think this is yours.
Hey, don't let that touch the ground.
I thought Stormy Daniels was gonna be here tonight, but I guess she's not coming. You're used to that, right, Donald? Some of you may have not liked all my jokes. I would like to let you know the best ones were redacted. Remember, the only thing that's more blacked out than my report is Brett Kavanaugh. I have a few roasts of some of the 2020 Democrats. Do you guys want to hear them? All right. Also running is Elizabeth Warren. She comes out with a proposal every week. She's had so many proposals, I thought she was Elizabeth Taylor. Some of the young people didn't get that joke. But I'm a 75-year-old white man, so give me a fucking break.
Way to go, young man. Way to go, young man.
Folks, give it up for Bernie Sanders. What can I say about Bernie Sanders that hasn't been said already? I can make fun of your hair, your accent, your policies. Not tonight. Tonight, I'm going to respectfully ignore you. Just call me the DNC. Also running for president is Kamala Harris, senator from California. A lot of leftists are concerned Kamala Harris doesn't care enough about the 1%. Believe me, she knows about the 1% very well. She's half black and half Indian. She probably tips that rate. A lot of people think Joe Biden will do very well with the black community, and I agree. You can relate to him on many levels. He's gruff and outspoken, he's connected to the Obama legacy, and he's been unemployed for 3 years. But to be clear, when Beto O'Rourke speaks, I think he's very charismatic. When he speaks, he touches my heart very intimately. He touches my heart so intimately, I thought it was Joe Biden. Yep, Joe Biden touched my heart, my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack.
The 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Well, Melania's here. Good to see you. How you doing, Melania? Okay, I'll go fuck myself. We'll talk about this later.
Donald, I don't want to sound like a marriage counselor, but I don't think she wants to be touched by you.
Honestly, Wolf, I would sit down and shut the fuck up if I were you.
Donald, that's the last time you get to tell me that.
Okay, they call you Wolf, but according to my sources, the FBI, who have some of your dick pics, I call you Pug, okay? I'd call you Pug that's about ready to get put out of its misery, okay? That's what I would say. Oh, a lot of dog lovers here. Are you a dog lover? Well, if your husband's dick was the name of a dog, what would it be? Did you just say Old Yeller? That's awesome. I hope he puts you out of your misery later. Me, you've seen it for a while. Give it up for Miss Huckabee Sanders right here, everybody. Miss Huckabee Sanders. And honestly, I know what you're thinking. She looks like somebody that would fuck in the Renaissance Festival. I know that's what you're thinking. And that's actually how I met her father, who brought her time. Kanye West is here. I love Kanye West.
I love you too, fam.
Because the black people love Kanye West. There's none here. Okay, that's really good.
You told the world about fake news, and then Jussie Smollett had Wolf Blitzer believe that Nigerians can do southern accents.
Okay, listen, how much do I have to pay you off to shut the fuck up? Okay?
There are water balloons in space.
No, honestly, Steve Bannon looks like someone I have to solve maybe 2 or 3 riddles for before I can cross the bridge, okay?
I live under an underpass now.
We're coming down to the end. We do have Melania. And Melania is honestly time. I'm gonna be totally honest with you for the first time. Second hardest working sex worker in the White House, okay? Honestly, strong number 2, okay? Strong. With that being said, guys, I'm your president-in-chief. I'm your commander-in-chief. Please get me the fuck out of office so I can go back to making shitty TV shows. My name is Donald Trump. Give it up for your host, Mr. Wolf Blitzer.